Is this thing on? Hello? Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Unseen Strike, and welcome back. It is my honor to give you what's been, a month? 2 months? A nice big Dynamo Stronghold! Oh, it feels so dang good to say that. Look, the fish are freaking out. Even they're like, holy cow, he's back! He is back! Alright. Alright, now that we got that out of my system, I do owe one more, so I'm going to try not to forget. At the end of one of these, I've got like 6 videos we're going to record here. I'm going to give, there's going to be an extra Dawn War Stronghold. That last video we had is going to be, God, where are my words today? I just got off work. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. God, what the hell was I saying? Oh! It's been a hot minute since I've been here recording. The last game I gave, the Dawn War Stronghold, I forgot in the intro, and I said I'd give you an extra one at the end of the video, so I'll sneak one in somewhere in the middle of the video. Anyway, we're in Macaroni, and we have, God, I didn't even see it. Hold the phone. Hold on. Whoa. We have Space Marines with some dude's face. It looks like the Doom guy's face. Versus, oh, God, was this Death Guard? Maybe they have 1,000 Suns color scheme. A lot of rectangles. We have Space Marines versus Raven Guard. Come on. Give me something good. Double Raven Guard? What's happening? Korax doesn't exist. He's a fake Primarch. Anyway, we're going to hop right into this. I have missed this game. I have been really, really busy. This time of year, if anybody, it depends on when you're watching this. This is November. Danny Light says rectangles. It's October, November, December is always a really, really busy time. A lot of rectangles happening. Holy cow! We're back in geometry class. At least there's there's gonna be a lot of power armor in this fight. It's a really busy time of year. We got birthdays, we got concerts, we got raves. We're going out with the boys, stuff like that. I just got a new job, so for the last 2 weeks I have been basically like reading up and like studying on how to do this job. Not sure how many of you have gone into a job interview before. Look at this forward turret placement here. It's not even forward. It's just in the front of Chaos's base. Both workers live. Scout BB guns ain't enough. They're trying to knife down the... They're going to get him. They're going to get him. They're going to get him. Get him! They could get both right here. One does go down. One more. Turret does not finish. It's a huge blow to these Death Guard. Death Guard slash, what would you say, 1,000 Suns? Anyway, turret does not go down. Space Marines have a lot of room to move and pressure here. Double workers on the forward area. Going over here, Raven Guard moving up to capture here versus, I don't know which of these are Blood Ravens. Blood Ravens are teching up immediately to tier 2. Blood Ravens of the north getting a force commander. Gabriel, Big Balls on the south. Big Balls is out. In the north here, Chaos is going armory first. So we're going to see grenades. This turret does finish, and the Space Marine player lost his advantage there. His Big Balls commander should have been here a little bit sooner, I feel. And now there's grenade launchers out. Those scouts are going to get destroyed. Raven Guard in the Blood Angels base here. Going to go ahead and try and get this LP up. Tier 2 almost halfway done. He's got nothing. His Chaos teammate's going to need to get down there and kind of figure it out. Point blank grenades, again, they're going to make real short work of these scouts. He's going to be laying on the ground. They pretty much die here. Oh, his friend threw a grappling hook and got him. Anyway, so I've been studying on my own for a job. I'm not going to give too many details about it, as we'll see how it progresses. I'm just going to say this is one of those jobs I went into the interview and I was like, hey, straight out, I don't know how to do your job. But listen, I'm going to be the best dang Emperor worker you're ever going to see. Give me the job. And they did. They did. So I spent 2 weeks basically on my time off after my other job studying every night. I took like 20 plus hours of like YouTube classes. YouTube is a great resource. Double Big Balls Force Command. There's a lot of power swords here. Both of them screaming. What's the Raven Guard commander? Is there a lore nerd? Is it Shriek? Shrieky? Shrike? Shriek? What the hell is his name? He's got the power claws. I think he messed up Lucius of the Emperor's Children in the Horus Heresy, and he did something else. Somebody's got to know the lore out here. Anyway, our team on the left here, Chaos and the Blood Angel's getting really pushed back here. These grenades will hold for a while, but Big Balls can stand up to it and really put a hurt in. If he gets that plasma pistol, it's over. They're in the front door. Tier 2 does not look like it's coming for Chaos here. He's putting so much power into these grenade launchers. That's 20 power, 20 power, 30 power total. So that's a lot of power. He can be going to Tier 2. He can be getting his own plasma guns. He doesn't have a barracks. And he's just kind of getting his LPs. Let's do a quick eco check. 6220. Raven Guard here. They must know he's Tier 2. There's no barracks. This is dangerous back here. He needs to focus on that. I don't think he sees that. I want to do a quick check. He doesn't know what's back there. Now, I don't know if anybody's been watching the channel long enough. There was a video of me playing this game live. I didn't know this was even back here. So Macaroni's a map you don't see played very often. They have to know one or two of these players is Tier 2. But the team in the south, they're not teching. A Raven Guard in the south are teching Tier 2. Raven Guard in the north, not teching. Decided to get more workers. He needs to get a turret down. This land speeder can go pretty much uncontested. He's already getting crack missiles out, but he can get as many crack missiles as he wants. If there's no stronghold to actually continue producing vehicles or infantry or anything, it's over. Cultist Horde moving in. Meanwhile, South Raven Guard team slowly sieging up. This is weird. He needs to break some LPs, cap these with a scout squad. Looks like he's doing that. He heard me. The Emperor's speaking through me tonight. It's looking dicey. All-seeing eye here, our North Raven Guard player, putting a bolter turret down. He recognizes Chaos is coming. In a 2v1, if you can knock out one of your opponent's armies, you're in good shape. And it's in a 2v2, and then you make it a 2v1, it's all over. A lot of rectangles still being produced. Chaos is attacking Tier 2. Very interesting choice. Both his opponents are not Tier 2. He's getting a bolter turret here. I like this. If he gets an armory, he can quick upgrade this to a missile turret. Space Marine squad's coming. And while, yeah, one land speeder is cool, there's no tech to destroy. Maybe a couple LPs. One Space Marine squad with some missile launchers, and it's over. Space Marines now moving in. Going to try and deny the armory. Good cap this. I'd love to see a gen break. Another generator coming up here. Redundancy. Land Speeder Tempest is getting shot down with just pure bolters. Pure bolters. This is the hit-and-run tactics that Corax's Legion is famous for. I'm kidding. I'm not a big fan of the Raven Guard. As always with Games Workshop's writing, what was it, Deliverance Lost? Like, the Alpha Legion basically took a pee in the gene seed, and it tainted the Raven Guard, and the Raven Guard recruits were coming out like half demon. And Corax was like, what? Games Workshop is not letting anybody write any emotion or character development into my Primarch, so I'm just gonna say shrug and then grumped, and that's it. I can't stand Games Workshop's writing of the Primarchs, man. There's got to be some lore experts out. I like this forward missile turret. This is not looking good for our North team. This is the dangers of rushing vehicles. Like, yeah, you get these vehicles out, but what about your base? And he actually held, so I'm talking a lot of smack for nothing. There's a very forward plasma generator here, and this land speeder actually came in clutch. I don't know if the other one lived. It looks like it did. The land speeder Tempest did, and now they have an opportunity to push here. Chaos, meanwhile, in a very dangerous spot. These scout snipers, another very heavy investment. Force Commander has a melee upgrade. There's Sargantes in there. On the Marine squads, what do we got here? What's he getting? Game's lagging a tad. He's going Power Fists. What's happening in this game? Very interesting. Rectangles always play real cool. They play cheeky. Maybe this generator's a distraction. He's still getting more vehicles. This is happening in his base. But yeah, Games Workshop writing Primarchs always makes me so sad. I almost want to cringe out of my skin, but I'm reading a Warhammer 40k book, and I guess that says enough about me. So, vehicles are starting to come out en masse. He does have a lot of missile launchers. He can repel this Defiler very quickly. Snipers will put these cultists in the grave. This Sorcerer needs to warp out. If the Force Commander touches him with that Force Hammer, it's done. Doombolt's coming in. Battle's starting to heat up now. Here we go. First round of missiles come in. Defiler already at half health. Snipers need to move up here and pick off these scouts, these cultists. I keep calling them scouts, or the Sorcerer. Either one. One more volley of missiles. Down it goes. And now the Chaos Army is in big trouble. Snipers are going in there. They're firing off. He needs to spread out. He's losing these 20 power snipers. and the Marines hold. And with these crack missiles, they can put a damage down real quickly. Meanwhile, the land speeder blob is being held off by a Space Marine blob. And again, this power generator is just kind of like taunting. Down goes a land speeder. They're very flimsy. You need about 2 to 3 is a good number to push through blobs like this. And here we go. Crack missiles firing off here in just a minute. Bam! About 15% health down there. Meanwhile, Scouts still holding the rear guard here, sniping as many cultists as possible. He needs to pull these missile launch attacks down. He's got them in melee for some reason. I'm curious if the Force Commander with the hammer and the Power Fist Sargants do more damage faster than missile launchers. Again, that's a question for some of the lore masters in the chat commenting down below. Is that I know we do have people who do that, and I respect the hell out of you for that. Back up my ranting with some real knowledge. And the quick tech up to tier 2 did not pay off for Chaos here. I do like the Defiler hustle. I really think a Chaos Lord would have been great. Maybe a Chaos Space Marine squad or 2 with plasma pistols on their Sargants will really help. He's actually using Skull Probe disruption fields to stun vehicles. You don't see that very often. And down goes another Defiler. And the mass Scouts are putting these cultists down. Do we hear a spleen? Give me a spleen. My spleen! Give me a spleen. Give me one. Give me a spleen. Come on, make my day. Make my day on our first cast back. Give me a spleen! Nothing. Anyway, back on the north side, the battle's still really raging in full here. The land speeders are coming out. The chapter's vehicles are getting shut down here. And he's got to repair these. They're all very low. Skull Probe's just driving in, scaring everybody away. Salvo crack missiles comes out. Down goes one land speeder. Second land speeder flies in point blank. And this is a danger with these land speeders. Maybe if he had a turret here to kind of behind this. He's got the power. I'm just glad we're not seeing any Hellfire Dreadnoughts. I don't think Hellfire Dreadnoughts are a good unit. Their disruption is extremely unreliable. It's worse than a Hell Talon. Where did he get this? Why are we still building these vehicles? Maybe some sort of Rhino into... There's the Rhino. A Rhino to shuttle these cultists around, and a barracks. I really think a barracks would help him so much here. Get some Raptors maybe, and just clean these Scouts up as best as possible. You're not going to really fight through the Space Marine blob. Save the Defilers in the back for that push when it's ready. As again, attacks with missile launchers are deadly. Very deadly. And I really like this push here from this North Raven Guard player. He didn't know this was going on, and he doubled down and reinforced. This is every Space Marine player's wet dream. At least it's me. When I play Space Marine, I love the romanticisms of massing Tier 1 Space Marines. And he really took that dream to the end, our North Space Marine player. He really just blobbed up here. And with the health upgrade, at least the first tier health upgrade, double Space Marine squad is very tanky. And he finally is just now seeing what's happening back here. It looks like he saw it a little earlier, but he didn't see the rest of all this power and stuff added. Hell Talon flying a little too close to the sun here. They're running away. South side. I see a lone question mark out of Rectangle Land. And there's another Defiler coming. Again, if he held his Defilers a little bit further back and just kept them more on artillery stance, he kind of panicked here and ran the Defiler up the stairs, and it just got ravaged. Keep it in the back. Maybe get a second one. Let the artillery kind of speak for itself. But, I mean, man, 4 crack missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or 8 crack missiles. That's enough to one-shot most things. Especially once they get their damage upgrade in. It's very tough. And most people go mass missile launcher on the attack Marines anyway. As it has that long-range disruption. They're pretty accurate. Whose chaplain is that? Where is he? Okay, he's coming. All right, there we go. Space Marines doing it. Very surprising to see this much Raven Guard. Usually you don't see them. Again, according to the law. The Alpha Legion sees them, so maybe it was all part of the plan. And we're being duped here into seeing this. In current lore, this is the last lore question. I know I asked a lot of lore questions. Maybe nobody has to answer this. Are the Raven Guards still depleted? Do we know? I know they got quote-unquote wiped out in the Horus Heresy, and they were in the Shattered Legions, but are they still low population into the current 40k lore? God, the 40k lore is so awful. Games Workshop needs to cheek clapping. They need to hire more writers, I swear. Anyway, that's our first game back. Stronghold! That was a good game on Macaroni. Is a nice game back here. Let's check the stats out real quick. This was our other Space Marine player. He did pretty good on kills. He was killing. Again, those land speeders were cutting through all that armored Space Marine. Resources-wise, Rectangle had the most rec gathered, and this really tells the story. This is our Chaos player at 3k rec. That is not enough to fight a war. You need to get, I always say this is a rule of thumb, you need to get at least 2. 3 is a reach, but at least 2 upgraded LPs, either while you're going tier 2 or like right before, or maybe right as you go tier 2. Generally, you want to get your tier 2 upgrades for your LPs as you're going tier 2, so by the time they're done, you're about to hit tier 2. You get that bonus flood of resources. Maybe invest it into a power generator or 2. Anyway, it is I, Unseen Strike. Look at how fancy that is. Yo, I set this up. Yo, I've been busy over here. I've been busy in the paint. So, that's for me, Unseen Strike. If you enjoyed the video, please comment down below, like, subscribe, the whole 9. I'm going to say this now. Let's see if my editor's listening. I am going to be providing enough videos for a video a day. All right, we're going, it's November 15th currently. Now, I want a video every single day until Christmas, okay? That's our goal. We had our month of War, and now the Emperor's coming with his big sack of gifts and their battles from the front, all right? You're going to see one of these every day, and my editor right now is sweating. I hope he's listening this far into the video. Whoever listens this far into the video, you're on my side, all right? So if you see him not doing it, make sure you join the Dawn War Stronghold Discord. It's in the link below this video, okay? And you find Danish Boy, our Lord and Savior Emperor, in there, and you say, where's our video today? Where is it? He's had a month off. He's had over a month off, so that's it. We're putting him to work now. That's it. These videos are coming. They're coming in hot. It has been I, Unseen Strike, and I will see you guys on the next one.